Welcome back to another episode of JustOneFern. Lucas and I here today because we thought we had an interview, but we don't have an interview. So now it's just the two of us here to do a lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing. So let's get right into it. Lucas, what was around your finger? You just held up your hand. There was something around your finger, and I'm wondering what it was. It's gone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew it'd be gone. That's really.
It's this. It's this.
Okay.
I got it. I was in Fredonia this weekend, and Wyatt, our guitar player, gave it to me. Apparently, his girlfriend stole it. So.
Oh, good. Well, hey, you know, if you steal things, it's kind of better. You know,
it's a better gift, right?
It is. I agree. It really shows that you're, you know, the person getting you the gift will put their life on the line for you.
She could have. Yeah, she certainly could have gotten tackled and killed.
She could have.
Me.
She could have.
Everyone got one. That wasn't a big deal.
No big deal. So you went to Fredonia this weekend. I feel like we should start there. You went to Fredonia. I am very intrigued to hear how it went, both the gig itself and the trip as a whole. So hit me. What happened?
Okay. Hey man, I'll right over your head. So it was a good weekend.
Sorry.
Like hit you over your head.
Yeah.
It was a good weekend. We played a gig. We went to the good old North Pole Strip Club. And it was good. The basement was flooded, so we had to play upstairs.
Of course.
The basement was flooded.
That's yeah. I could have guessed that before you even started talking.
Yeah. But on the way over, I'm trying to make a joke website. It's like a comedy website.
Okay.
And so far it's going terribly. It's like really bad. But
the jokes are bad or making the website is bad?
Both of it. Everything.
Awesome.
I feel like I'm working from nothing.
Okay.
And what happened was I was like, oh man, like the first thing I wrote, because like usually you write hello world.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing you do in coding. So instead I wrote,
hey there,
welcome.
Twitter world.
Okay. Yeah. Right. This is my hashtag first tweet. Yeah. So instead I wrote welcome to hell. And I thought that I was like, okay, I'm a little edgy. Then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll make a logo. So I made a logo of like in like MS Paint of like the devil.
Okay.
When I was saving it, I accidentally typed an O. So his name's now DeVillo. And now it's like DeVillo's Playground is gonna be the name of the website.
I actually kind of like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah? Okay, cool. I could probably even pull it up. It's kind of funny.
It's funnier if you say it in like an Italian accent.
DeVillo's play. No, that's Russian.
That was I don't know what that was. You've been practicing your Russian.
Well, hey, listen, I got an inside source in there, you know.
Yeah.
When I move there when they take over the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can't find it, but I'll try to find it later.
Okay.
It's really terrible logo of the devil. His name's DeVillo. And then the idea that I have right now for the website is the homepage is just going to be a news feed of the worst things that are happening in the world right now.
Okay.
And it's just constantly updating of like really bad things. There's a page that's Contact Lucifer or Contact DeVillo.
Okay.
And it's just instructions on how to or do a seance. There's going to be a page called God's Diary. And this is the scenario where DeVillo stole God's diary and like reads excerpts that he thinks are extremely cringy, and he makes fun of them. I love my son so much. I love my son. I want to spend every day with him. Yikes, dude! Get a life. You know.
This is getting just worse and worse as it goes along. I was on board at the name, and then I immediately no afterwards. Immediately I hate this idea.
So it's not funny.
No, it's not funny at all.
It's just bad.
It's just bad. Which I mean, yeah. There is Contact DeVillo, and it's just instructions to like that's bad.
Okay,
that's not good.
Maybe not that.
Probably not
that. I'll get rid of that, and it'll be like a seance or something.
Sure,
like use a Ouija board.
That's honestly
maybe stuff is a bit too.
That's a bit too far, Lucas. I'm concerned. I had to tell you that was a little bit too far, but
listen. You know, I go for the joke first, and I think about the repercussions later.
That's true. I do know that.
That's got me a lot of trouble.
That's true. We
Even
have
if
had
it's
to,
a bad
we have had
joke.
to cut things in the past. That's
Yeah, yep. We might, and we will in the future. And that's
we will
okay.
in the future. That's fine.
So I was working on that on the way up, and then we got there. We got to the show, and it was supposed to be really nice that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other day we had like a 50-degree day. I don't know what it is like down in Nashville
Right now,
Nashvillington.
it's cold right
Yeah.
now, but it's been like drastically shifting. It's been like
Yeah,
70
and
one
down.
day and then like 32 the next. It's crazy.
Ours is like between 50 and like 10.
Yeah.
But not Buffalo. I got there
course.
and it snowed, it blizzarded on
Yeah.
the way over. I got out of the car and immediately hated being
Yeah.
where I was immediately. You could just feel it. You
course.
could feel the tension.
Yeah.
And my friend told me about this thing. Apparently there's this ad campaign going on about Buffalo where it's like, don't tell anybody about Buffalo. Like as if like, oh, we want to keep it a secret. Keep Buffalo a secret.
What?
And then his joke was like, well, nobody's gonna gonna tell anybody about Buffalo.
Well, that's the thing is like everyone knows about Buffalo. It's not a secret. People just
No.
don't want to go there. It's the
trust me,
complete
they
opposite.
know.
Yeah.
They know.
Like it's every time I tell people like I went to college near Buffalo, they're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah, yes, that was the correct reaction."
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
too much, truly.
it's too much. And it was just freezing and awful and bitter.
Yeah.
And on the way over, I don't know why I wrote this down, but I wanted to write. I got Calios, but it corrected it to.
not.
It's not but it corrected it to callus. So in my
Oh.
notes, I have got a callus.
You got a callus, which
and that made me laugh.
I mean, your fingers must be calloused, right? Because you play guitar all the time.
Yeah, right, from guitar. Right.
Yep.
That's what it is.
I mean, it could nothing else that it could
Could
be.
be anything else.
It couldn't.
Yeah, that they are calloused.
But the show went well.
Yeah.
Show went
pretty good.
well, and
Show went
you got
well.
Cali.
A lot of people. It was stuffed. This place was fucking packed, bro.
Yeah. People knew
Fernway
you were coming.
played.
They had to be there.
Fernway played.
I don't even want to talk about them. No.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive I don't want to talk about them.
How'd you feel about that Snapchat of them playing that I sent you?
It hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I was in pain, physical and mental. I guess pain maybe is a bit too much. Anguish, really. I just feel like you knew how I was feeling and decided to do it anyway. It's just really insensitive of you, but I'm still gonna.
That's so, Aaron. From my perspective,
Yeah.
Can we talk about my perspective?
I guess so. I guess we could talk about your perspective.
So from my perspective,
Mhm.
I see this band playing, and
You always
They're
do this.
so-
You always get too emotional. I've had enough of it.
they're so good.
I don't.
Aaron,
I don't care.
they're so good. I see this band playing. I think of you,
Mhm,
and I think of how much you mean to me.
mhm.
And I was like, I want to share this moment with my
I-
best friend.
You didn't have to though. That's the whole point. Is you didn't have to share that with me. It's upsetting,
sorry,
truly.
I just
You
want-
know I'm in a hot, just deep, freaking lawsuit with these motherfuckers because they're stealing my name and likeness, and it's not okay. I mean, what do they do? That's so great.
You're turning into Armand.
That was even as a joke. That was bad. Even as a joke, that hurt.
Okay, let's cut it off there.
But yeah, I don't. I'm coming for you, Fernway.
Look the fuck out. And I'm
Stay.
backing him up.
Sleep with one eye open.
So yeah, that's kind of what happened. I used the name DeVillo at Burger King. They refused to say it. They just said my number. It was weird seeing people
Yeah.
that I knew. It was like going back to high school. You ever go back to high school for like a day or like go to like a track event and you're like,
Yeah.
It's kind of how it felt.
It's always like you always think like that'll be fine, and then you get there and you're like, yeah, probably shouldn't have gone.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It was weird being an adult at a college party.
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh, why do I feel
you feel icky and gross. and
icky?
you-
Yeah. All of a sudden, I don't know.
Wow.
It reminded me of a like a party I'd been to, like a house party where they had a show,
Mhm.
and there were 40-year-olds playing at the show, and I can't imagine
Yeah.
what they were thinking.
Yeah. You can't allow
Um,
that to be you though.
That's what terrifies me, Aaron.
Don't let it be you.
Every morning I wake up and I'm like, I can't be that guy. I can't be that guy. If I don't make it by 27, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm out. I'm kidding.
I'm out.
27. I would say give yourself to like maybe like
32.
30. At least 30.
37.
Oh, maybe that's pushing
30.
it. Pushing it.
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit.
Nobody
Depends.
really makes it after that. You will.
No.
You'll make it at 70.
Thank you.
You're going to struggle for 50
s-
years. And 70, you'll have a hit.
You'll finally hit your stride.
In
And the
the new
thing is,
world
it'll
order.
be a song that I released this year that someone finally discovers 50 years later.
That's kind of it.
Yeah, I mean, you got Calios or DP Doe, whatever the fuck it is
Yeah,
now.
it's DP Doe. And I regretted it. I just felt terrible.
Dude, you always do. Every time you do it, especially when like you haven't been eating it. Like in
Yeah.
college, it was different. We ate it all the fucking time, so it was like my body's used to this shit. Now
Mhm.
it's the complete opposite. If I were to have DP Doe right now, I would be done for like 3 days. Like I wouldn't be able to function as a human being.
Dude, it's like when a vegetarian eats meat for the first time
Yeah.
again, and their body just rejects it.
Yep,
That's how it was.
it's the exact same thing. But I think and this is like just for me, I think I'm gonna grow my hair out. Not
How long?
super long, but I think I'm gonna keep growing it out because I've noticed like when it's pretty long right now, but you can't tell because I've actually like started to understand how to style it so that
Yeah, it looks good right
so
now.
that it doesn't look crazy. So we're gonna see. We might have some longer hair coming. I think
I don't know.
I'm giving
Aaron, I
myself
feel
until
like-
like May.
Okay, so like a month of growing.
Yeah. 2.
It might
but
look
yeah.
okay. If you style it, I think it could look good. Because
Yeah,
I
that's the
feel
whole
like I
point. It's
remember a
wanna try
time
and
where
style it.
it was a little long and you didn't style it.
Yeah, because it was just like I didn't know how really. Like I wasn't really
Yeah.
focused on it, and then I finally like got a haircut from someone, and they were like doing stuff to it, and I was like, oh, that's how that works. And so I've been
Yeah,
I've
you've
doing it.
been styling it like these past couple weeks.
Yeah,
I've been
I've
noticing.
been working on it. Thank you.
And I was like,
Stop
you
it.
know, my
Stop.
man out here.
Stop it.
All the Nashville girls and cowgirls are gonna be
The cowgirls.
squirting milk at them.
That's just disgusting. But you're right. How would you rate my hair though? Scale of 1 to 10.
You really want to know the answer to that?
I want to know the answer to it. How'd you
sure?
Yeah. I can take
Uh,
it. It's a work in
can-
progress right now.
He can take it.
I can take it. It's a work in progress.
Do I include the mustache?
No. Take that out of there.
Thank God. Okay.
Nose up. No, eyes up.
I'd give it a 7.5.
That's better than I thought you were gonna give me. So I'll fucking take it. That's great.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting like at least a 5.
No, Aaron, I've seen you. You have had a 5 haircut.
Well, thank you.
I've seen you walk in with a super cut.
Listen,
and I was like,
I've had like a 1 haircut, to be honest. My hair it hasn't always been great. Actually, most of the time hasn't been great. But I'm working on it.
but
I'm
it's, yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to
think
figure it
it's-
out.
I think it's improving.
Thank
I
you.
think
Thank you.
I think that's good. I think you might see some downtrends before you see some more uptrends.
I think
just
so,
because you're
too.
growing it out.
I think
So
so.
be prepared for that.
Mhm.
Be
Well, I
be a bit
appreciate your
bearish
rating.
in the market, in the hair market.
Well, I appreciate your rating. That means a lot to me. Have you seen this trend of like people on TikTok who rate their own Instagram pictures?
No.
Lucas, it's horrible.
Why?
I stumbled upon one and I was like, what is this? Because I'm going to go through and rate my Instagram posts and the outfits I was wearing. Like 1 out of 10, go through each one, rate them. And I was like, first of all, how did I end up here? 2,
Wait,
what?
you did it?
No. How did I end
Oh,
up
okay,
here watching this video?
Oh, right.
And basically, they literally do exactly what I just said. They'll go through each one and be like, I liked this outfit this day, and this is like what I chose, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, this is the most horrible thing I've ever seen, because most of them give themselves terrible ratings. And I don't know if that's
so
like
sad.
funnier or just really fucking sad. Because you chose, like, for me, if I'm gonna post something on Instagram, I have to think that I at least look good.
Yeah.
And if they're going back and being like, 5 out of 10, I'm like, what were you thinking in that moment then? Were you like, man, I look ugly, I'm gonna post this? What are we doing?
Ugly, IDK might keep later.
Might keep later. Yeah, that's basically what they were doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Why are we
5?
like, why would you go back and do that? First of all, why would you even take the time to make the video? Just be like, I'm gonna go back and look at photos that I hate of myself. That's terrible.
Fuck me. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
They must be
This
just
one's kinda cute.
unbelievably sad in their head.
Aaron, I think that people who post all the time to Instagram have to be unbelievably sad.
No, I agree.
I'm sorry. Now I'm not saying I'm an exception, because I don't post a lot, but
You
that's
don't post
because
ever.
I don't post I don't post. But that's just I just don't post in general.
Yeah.
It's not because I think I'm amazing. But I do think that people who post all the time need the validation. They need the likes. They need the feeling of trying to look sexy.
Yes. No, I agree.
You know.
Yeah. Which stinks, because you shouldn't need that. But I get it. Like, I've been there. I don't post anything really anymore. I haven't posted since June. Yeah. I think June was the last time I posted. I posted about my single that I had released.
Right. Aaron, let me ask you a question. How do you know when it's time to post on Instagram? Because I have no idea.
I've given up.
Just completely?
So I have no idea.
Ever again?
Because here's the thing, is I feel like it's different for everyone. But for me, I used to be someone who's like, all right, I have to post. Like, if I was in a relationship, I felt the need to post pictures of that relationship, which in itself caused issues. And then there was like also posting, like, I always had to post with my friends. Like, when we were in a band together, I always posted pictures that we would take. I just felt like I needed to show people that I was like doing things. And now I'm like, I don't give a shit if people see me doing things. The next time, I told myself, like, the next time I'll post something is if I do like something I feel is worth sharing. And I just don't have that. Like, I don't need to give the world every little part of my life, but we have this podcast. Like, if you want to know what's happening with me, watch the podcast. So
what? I think that's good. I think that makes sense. But what's funny is I agree with you completely, but we both feel compelled to like make music and stuff and like put things out like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're like, I don't know what's going on with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not important. I'm not important. But this, I made this. See.
Yeah.
You know?
People are always like posting like videos of themselves talking about shit. And I'm like, I do that for 1 hour every week. And that's it. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And we're trying to get, and even then, we're trying to fill half of that with other people talking about themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're killing it. We're all doing great as a society. We're killing it. People who do this rating yourself on Instagram, stop doing that. I promise you it'll be better, Aaron, if you don't do that. What?
What would you rate this one?
Can't see it. Oh my God. Oh, this is bad. You know what? I have to, oh fuck.
We're doing this.
Hair, 0 out of 10. I would say the outfit in itself would be good if I had like money, because I could get better pants. I could get a better shirt. I'm pretty sure that shirt had some horrible stains on it. I'm going to go with that's definitely a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. I think fair.
Okay, let's talk. Yep, Lucas with his Under Armour shirt. My hair in that. What is it doing?
Aaron, you look like the really like just out of his mind 10-year-old that you meet.
I look
in
like
the
a
suburbs.
jack-o'-lantern in that.
You do.
I quite literally look like a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah.
And then
there's-
I look amazing as always.
Oh, of course. Yeah. You with the
with my
one
Under Armour
sweatshirt that you
sweatshirt.
wore every single goddamn day.
That's the only one I had. By the way, Cassie's been criticizing me because I've been wearing the same sweatshirt on this show as well. So
I love
that's
this
something.
photo. This photo has an Easter egg in it. And
Does
it's it's one of my favorite Easter eggs. I'm not going to tell you about it. You know what the Easter egg is. You were there.
is it? I think I know what it is. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know what it is.
Look at Liam's
I thought somebody
hand.
was like, "What?"
Look at Liam's hand.
I think that's a different picture because Liam's hand isn't doing anything.
Is it a different one?
It must be.
There's a picture that we took, and I think it was like maybe just another one we did, but he's doing the shocker.
Yeah, he is doing the shocker in one of them. You're right. Okay. Now, what's your obsession with brick walls? That's my question.
I look good against them.
Is it the brick or is it you?
It's the brick.
Okay, so rate this one.
The brick, 7 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
That's pretty high. Now we'll rate this one.
Oh, that might be my best photo ever.
That's a good picture.
I'm gonna say like an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that's fair. However, I think you also look like you're 35.
Which is not bad, though. That's not a bad thing.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
No, I think I looked good in that.
Good.
That was my birthday. I think I turned 20.
Very adult. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's I like this one a lot, actually.
What was that one? That one's good. See, that one, it's very, I like the aesthetic of that one. You know, that one's probably like I would say that one's also like a 7 out of 10.
Okay. So, you know what?
I'm rocking
so
7
sad.
out of 10. You
Not
know?
so sad, Aaron.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I would love to go through with Lucas, but he has 2 photos. So not even worth it.
Wait, can I show my favorite picture before we're done with this?
Fuck you. Get that photo
I love
off.
this picture.
Get that photo off of the
I show
goddamn
this picture
screen
to
right now.
women. and
No,
ask
I know
them,
you do. And it's a terrible photo to show them. It's
Would
like
you date this man?
it is peak pandemic, highest body fat count I've ever had. My neck is swelling from fat. It's crazy. I don't know why you do this to me.
All right.
That's
ladies,
the wrong one to show them. Also,
ladies, given the way he looks,
which is just
would
the
you date
worst-
this man?
the worst
Comment
way-
below.
The worst fucking way to start it. But the last photo I had posted with for Greedy doesn't look anything like me right now. I look like
No?
a child.
Oh, was that the one on the where you were wearing the PJs?
Yeah. They're not PJs. It's a sweatsuit, first of all. And it's actually like incredibly comfortable.
Aaron, there's no way you still wear that.
No, I don't. But it's incredibly comfortable.
Yeah.
I'll wear it next
Did you
week.
buy it for the shoot?
I'll wear it next week. Yeah, I'll wear it next week.
Will you wear it on the pod next week?
I'll wear it on the pod. Yeah. If
Good.
we have an interview too, I'll wear it. I'll do the whole thing.
For the interview?
Yeah. If we have one, I'll
Bet.
fucking put that
Okay.
on. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't like going through my Instagram and like going over things. I've archived so many photos and posts that I've made. Just like put them away, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Should I post more, do you think? Or should I just stop?
I don't know. I feel like your band posts so much that you don't really have to.
Yeah. That's kind
But-
of the update.
I don't know. That's up to you. I don't feel like you should or you like have to or anything, you know? All right, buddy. All right, buddy.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. Let's start. Let's talk about it. We got to talk about it. We have to bring it up.
Listen, if you're still around after that rant, then you have earned
That was a
This.
boring segment. I'm sorry for everyone
Yes.
that listened. That was very
Yes.
boring. If you were just listening to this episode, that segment really fucking sucked because you didn't see any of the photos that we just looked at. So sorry to you. If you made it through, thank you. Let's get into this. We have to talk about it. Before we talk about it, it fucking sucks.
It's bad.
Okay, it's bad. It's real bad. Like it's really, really bad.
I'm very nervous. I am not.
Yes, genuinely, I feel like we're gonna get drafted. That's how scared I am. But we have to talk about Russia invading the Ukraine. And I would love to start off with one thing that happened specifically where I think it was CNN was like filming it was like live, and they were filming like some of the bombings that were happening, like the sounds. You couldn't see the bombings, but you could hear them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, an Applebee's ad started playing. Not like they went to commercial break, like CNN's still up. And in that little box where they're showing the live stream, an Applebee's ad plays. And that might have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
That is so like how the world works now.
It was like you're hearing bombs, then all of a sudden, Bourbon Street Steak. Like, what? It's so funny.
Yeah. No, Bourbon Street Steak.
That's exactly what it is. It's so it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I don't know who did that. Like someone at Applebee's is like, I don't know if they should be fired or promoted.
Yo,
because
fuck Applebee's.
everyone's
honestly.
watching, like the whole world, the whole United States is watching CNN and like trying to get all the live updates. They're like, let's just throw Applebee's in there and see if we can get some people to come to Applebee's tonight to like forget about the impending war that's happening.
Dude, I think this is my opinion. I think the only way to deal with stuff like this is to like make jokes, make light of it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? I know it's like a lot of people. It's a bit of a complicated issue.
It is, and I've seen a lot of, but I've seen both sides on like, especially on social media and stuff. I've seen a lot of people who are like, "Don't joke about it. It's not funny." And I agree. It's the situation itself is not funny. But like there's situations happening because of this situation that are very funny. It's like the Applebee's thing. That's fucking hilarious. And I'm gonna fucking joke about that. But I agree 100% with people who are saying that it's not funny, because it's not. Like people are dying. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. And it's going to probably affect us in our lives. So
well, it's going to affect you and me pretty strongly, because
it is.
When we get drafted, what will our role be?
We will be the commentators for World War III.
We'll be the official commentators.
We'll be the official commentators.
We'll be presenting the scoreboard, and we will be
prime time on ESPN.
It's the sports channel.
It's just the sports channel. We're trying to get a deal with MTV as well, so we might do like a 2-hour, like do a segment with ESPN, do a segment with MTV. But that's
it's gonna be kind of like Cribs, but it's gonna be like
a little bit like Cribs,
No Man's Land instead.
But if you recall, everyone listening, Lucas, I spent so long trying to fucking find.
You couldn't find the clip of us?
Because I found a clip of us talking, and I mentioned in the clip, I was like, a few weeks ago, we talked about the impending war or whatever. Yeah. And so I went back and I watched, like I was skimming through like a few of the past episodes before that one. And I literally, I can't fucking find it. And I'm going to have to like actually sit down and watch it through. But I'm going to find it. I have to do it tonight because or else it's going to be like too late. But I have to like find it and post it.
Do you know what I used to do? Is you go ×2 speed on YouTube.
×2 speed. Okay, I'll do that.
You can do playback speed and do ×2.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's what I used to do when I made TikToks.
Because I have to find that. Because basically what we were talking about is.
Yeah, what's the recap?
The reason we were saying that there's going to be a world war, I think it was because like it was either because of Kim Jong-un faking his death, or it had something to do with the billionaires fighting.
Yeah, like, I think so.
Musk versus Bezos and shit.
Yeah, it was going to be like a corporations war.
It was going to be but the first time we had talked about World War III, the second time we had discussed it was about a space war. We thought it was going to be like
space war.
them in
Fuck
space.
yeah.
But we had originally said that if World War III happened, Lucas and I would be on the front lines commentating as if it were a sports match. Now, everyone listening, this was before there was actually an impending war upon us. And it
Before
was,
we knew,
it's
guys.
one of the funniest segments I think we've done, because we were talking about, it's like, imagine you're at just a soccer game in Europe and it's us.
This just in. Russia brought out the tanks. They're invading. They're coming in.
Oh, what a move by Russia. Like, that's fucking funny.
They're punting artillery into the goalposts. 2-1.
I did see a
60 deaths in Ukraine.
it's just not great. Not great.
Okay,
Bad
not
stats. But I watched
This is the Ukraine's like rookie season. This is and Russia is an MVP. We know this. So this is not good.
Not
this
great.
is
not at all. I did see a few tweets talking about the World Cup. And I was like, if you think the World Cup's happening, you're nuts. No way in hell is the World Cup happening this year.
No, you don't think so?
Is it this year or is it 2024?
I think it's.
I mean, it might happen, but also who fucking knows?
Who knows?
This
Who
is.
knows?
I mean, it's getting bad, and it's
Maybe Russia's just pissed that they never won, and
must
they're
be.
like, "Well, there's only one way to win."
Yep.
Um,
Well, Russia historically is the biggest bitch of all time.
Yeah.
Because they were like basically on the Nazis' side during early World War II.
Oh, then they switched.
And then they flipped.
Yeah.
And they were like, whoa, because Germany was like, fuck you, Russia, we're coming for you as well. And they were like, whoa, dude, we were like, we were just hanging out, having a good time, killing people, and then you decide to attack us. And so Russia was like, come on, let's go. Let's meet up with the US and England and let's kick some ass. It's just very so historically, they're just the worst.
Yeah, they suck. They suck. And not very smart of them, I think, to wait until almost spring, because historically Russia in the winter, there's a joke there somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, I think that when you chalk it up at the end of the day, you have one player with a lot of experience and another player that's new to the team, new to the sport, and it's a bit sad. Also, Aaron, I told you about this beforehand, but I came up with some world news headlines for you to read. So this is like a pre-game before we start our commentating.
Yes.
This is kind of like what you would read.
Yes.
Just like kind of explaining everything that's going on.
So, yeah, it's like when the commentators are, they're kind of shooting the shit before the game. They're kind of they're talking about what's going to happen, things that are going on, what's going to happen, and
that's what we're doing now. And I'm gonna for those at home, I've written up a piece of news for Aaron to read, and he's gonna read it out loud, and he hasn't read it yet. And I think.
All right, I got the first.
I think it's going to be very informative.
All right, so I'm going to try and do this as if I'm reporting. I'm going to try and make it through. Breaking news. Russian soldiers have reported that when Chernobyl was invaded, the faint sound of a specific 2012 pop rock song was heard from the facility. The Russian ambassador claims Putin knew this and that his love for Imagine Dragons, led him to the nuclear site for his first victory.
Good job.
Putin would love Imagine Dragons.
Putin would love Imagine Dragons.
He definitely. I know he does love Imagine Dragons.
I mean, if you heard Radioactive playing,
they were going in screaming, "This is my kingdom come." They were running. They were running in.
This is my kingdom. I'm gonna come, man.
All right, next one.
So this next one isn't as funny. I think I messed up, but good luck.
In other news, Officials have reported that after the attacks, Ukrainian President Viktor Vodkasov has been begging for U.S. help all night. Replying in a statement to the Ukrainian official, Biden said, "We will let the Ukraine figure this out themselves. I firmly stand behind the Ferber method."
No one wasn't.
I'm just thinking I did a really good job of not breaking during that one.
You did a really good job. You did a really
I was
good job.
I was a news anchor. Just
You
there.
were a news anchor. a
Which,
news
by the
anchor.
way, I could never do because I would laugh too
No.
much.
You'd laugh. You'd laugh at bad news.
Bad. Oh,
It'd be like,
really bad news.
man was stabbed in throat by famed throat stabber.
Yeah, I would be like, dude, come on.
Who is this guy? No way.
Who
No,
wrote this?
that ain't real.
Can we get him on my podcast? Actually, can we write his name down?
I would love to interview him. He'd be so interesting to talk to.
He would be. He'd be the best. So, all right. But yeah,
So yeah.
Was there another one?
No, that's it.
Okay.
It's just those two.
That first one. That's like an Onion article. That's hilarious.
Thank you. I stopped writing because I was like, man, is this insensitive? But I'm glad we read them.
A little bit. But
Well, it is.
it is for sure. I feel like, but like we had talked about before, it's like we both, first of all, we know what's happening. We're not dumb.
Mhm.
We're not like trying to make fun of the situation. We're trying to
Make fun of it.
make fun of it. It's
Yeah.
different, but
We're
the same.
we're nuanced, bitch.
We're nuanced.
Bitch.
We're comedians, and it's fine if you're a comedian.
Basically.
So
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. I find it. I think just in general, when things are really hard, I try to make jokes, and
Yeah.
that's just my way of coping most of the time.
Mm.
So I don't feel like, I really hope people don't think that we're like trying to like beat dicks about it, because we're not. And there are people who
No.
are. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
you've like seen Twitter. It's like some of them I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, there's some people that are just dumb and they're idiots about it. And it's clear that they're just like making fun of people dying. We're just like,
Yeah.
Putin. We've been making fun of Putin for years.
Dude,
for
that guy's
literally years. He's
that guy's
the
definitely
ugliest
slept
fucking
with a
dude.
bear.
Yes.
Like that guy's fucked up.
Yes, he's the ugliest person that I've ever seen.
Mm.
He's a piece of shit. I hope he dies.
Yeah.
You know who's gonna kill him?
I think it's ridiculous that he's not on the front lines riding a
I
bear
agree.
into battle.
I agree. Also, you know who's gonna kill him? Sean
Who?
Penn.
Sean Penn?
Yeah, because
Why?
Sean Penn is in the Ukraine right now, filming a documentary, and I'm
About what's going on?
about what's going on, and I feel like he's gonna end up killing him. He's gonna
do it.
he's gonna turn into his like movie action roles, like from Gangster Squad, and he's just gonna go beat the fuck out of Putin.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what movies has Sean Penn been in?
I'm pretty
Who
sure.
is Sean Penn?
He's an actor. He was in Gangster Squad. He's been in a lot of action
this
movies,
guy?
but also he's been in some
yeah.
like rom-coms and shit.
Oh, he's gonna kick the shit out of Putin.
He's gonna. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. This guy?
Yeah. Yes.
This guy is gonna go pop dead. It's
Yeah.
gonna be that quick.
Yeah. No, for real. I feel like if anyone could possibly take him down, it's Sean Penn.
It's Sean Penn or Liam Neeson.
Oh,
There's no in
we
between.
should totally send Liam Neeson, which
We
is
should
hilarious
send-
that we're just like, let's send this actor to go fucking kill. No.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know a single person in the military or how badass they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I know a couple people in the
I know a
military,
couple.
but I don't know how. I haven't seen them fight.
Mhm.
I haven't seen them fight like I've seen Sean Penn fight. I haven't
Correct.
seen him fight like I've seen Liam Neeson fight. Sure, he lost to Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm
That's
certain
what
that
one
Putin
loss out of how many wins.
right, and I'm certain Putin doesn't have a double-edged lightsaber. So
Exactly.
I'm certain.
If he does, then we're fucked. Then we're
Well, no, because now Qui-Gon. Now Liam Neeson knows. Now he can prepare for that.
You're right. No, I guess you're right. Yeah. But I mean,
So-
this is the perfect time to get our chops up for, working on commentating. Like we got to prepare. We got to start, getting
Yeah.
ready to go.
I say we keep it going. I say we got our commentating going because we swore an oath.
We
do
did.
this.
We actually did. The first thing that I thought of was like, we really said we were going to do this. Like, now we might have to. It was kind of the
Now we
world
might have
calling
to.
our bluff. Like,
Yeah.
Putin listened to our show and he's like, fucking bring it on.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Basically, that's what happened. And you've been working on your Russian, I see. It came up earlier.
It was an accident. It was just I think me and Putin have a telepathic link, and that's how he knew to watch the show.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you guys definitely do.
But yeah, we'll do that, and the world will be better off for it.
The world will be better off for it. I agree. But really quickly, yeah, situation sucks ass. Sad. Very sad.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, I would like to do an Is It Weird?
That's weird.
Thank you. That was the Is It Weird? So that's all we
All
have.
right, what do we got?
No,
What we got?
we have one.
Let's hear it, baby.
We have one.
Is it weird?
Is it
to
weird
invade the Ukraine?
To invade the Ukraine.
It's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Fucking weird, man.
You're a fucking weirdo. Hey, Putin, you're a weirdo. Which honestly, that should hurt more than any other insult. You're a fucking weirdo, dude. All right. So actually, is it weird that I like to drink room temperature coffee? Not hot, not cold, but room temp. As if it's like sitting out or something.
I do that a lot, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
In fact, every day when I get my coffee, I put ice cubes in it first.
Mm-hmm.
So hot out of the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Hot out of pot. It ends up just being room temperature. And then I'll leave it in my car,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll finish it at my break, and it's like room temperature. Is that weird? That's weird.
Lucas, no. I do the same shit every day.
My man, coming through.
I do the same shit every day. And can I also can I confess something else?
Yeah.
This isn't weird as me.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it actually?
It is
you
actually
made this.
me. It's actually
Are
me
you serious?
because someone told me it was weird. And I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And here's why I don't think
do
it's weird. And this is why I like it. When I was younger, my parents would drink just piping hot coffee in the morning. I mean, like, so hot, you shouldn't be able to drink it. And they would never, ever finish the whole cup. I don't know why. They would never finish the whole thing. So they would always have some left over, and they would just like leave it on the table, and it would just be sitting there.
So 7-year-old Aaron's running around
I would
drinking
wait,
leftover
and
coffee.
I would come over and I would drink the leftover coffee, but it was like by that point, it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, it was just room temp.
Wait, how old are you?
I did this almost all the time living at home when I was
younger.
younger.
God, Aaron, that is weird. That is weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You would drink other people's leftover coffee after they forgot.
It was my
about
parents.
It's your parents, sure, but that's different than them being like, "Oh, do you want to finish my coffee?" And be like, "Okay." You'd be like,
"Oh yeah, no, it's just there."
They left their coffee unattended.
They didn't like when we
forgot about it.
They didn't like let us drink coffee when we were younger, so it was kind of like it was sneaky.
Oh, that's how you got your coffee. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
like finishing a beer or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna still say it's weird.
All right. Fuck you.
Sorry.
I thought I thought for a minute there I was like, we're on the same fucking page, and this never
were
happens.
on the same page.
This was great. We both like room temperature coffee. Fuck you.
I've
had enough.
I think it's weird to sneak around the house and steal coffee from your parents. I think that's.
It wasn't sneaking. It was just there, and I was like, I fucking took it and drank it.
Yeah, that's what every thief says. Well, it was there, so I took it.
I'm not a thief.
Yeah,
I'm a thief.
neither is Putin.
I'm a thief.
Okay,
You're right. He's a weirdo.
he's a fucking weirdo.
I am. But yeah, I like room temperature coffee. I don't think that's weird. I can't believe you think that's weird.
I don't think it's weird to like room temperature coffee. I think it's weird to steal room temperature coffee from
I
other
want to
people.
steal something.
Why? What was that? A Mexican accent? What? I want to steal something.
No,
what
that
was that?
That was from my heart. It's from my chest.
No, that was
No, I don't
Russian.
want to steal something.
No, that was Russian, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
I want to steal something.
I can't even do a Russian accent.
Try.
I want to steal something.
That's kind of. It was
wasn't
okay. It was more Transylvanian.
Yeah.
More.
I
it was
want to
more
steal something. Ah.
I want to count your arteries.
I want to count. One.
Van.
The count. This
a-
episode has been literally off the fucking rails. I don't know what has happened the whole time.
This is pretty off the rails episode for us.
Yeah.
And Aaron,
It's because we thought we were gonna have a fucking interview. And
yeah, we only
didn't.
had 20 minutes of material,
Yeah.
and then
and then it just got like I literally had 2 things written down that was gonna take maybe 20 minutes, and we were gonna have an interview, and it was gonna be great. And then now we don't have an interview. So you know what? Not our fault. Thank you guys for listening through, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Um,
Can I finish off the episode with a video that I'd like to show that I think is funny?
Sure.
Okay. This is a clip from Seinfeld.
Can we play that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got 1 million views. It's a clip from Seinfeld, and in this interpretation of the clip, imagine that Kramer is Vladimir Putin.
Perfect.
Okay, is everybody on board?
Yep, I'm on board.
Let's do it.
I'm very nervous.
Oh, wait. I don't think I have audio coming through, though, is the only problem. Here,
I don't think you do either.
I'll turn up my... Let's try this. Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear myself now.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Are you sure you know where the impound yard is?
Oh, stop stalking. Come on.
I can't think. There's all this noise.
Or is it because I've built a stronghold around Greenland? I've driven you out of Western Europe? And I've left you teetering on the brink of complete annihilation.
I'm not beaten yet. I still have armies in the Ukraine.
The Ukraine. You know what the Ukraine is? It's a sitting duck. A road apple, Newman. The Ukraine is weak. It's feeble. I think it's time to put the hurt on the Ukraine.
I come from Ukraine. You're not saying Ukraine weak.
Yeah, well, we're playing a game here, pal.
Ukraine is dead to you. How about I take those little bullets?
That was good. That was very good. That's very topical right now. I mean, that's
Right?
perfect. That's a great clip.
I bet you'll see that clip somewhere around.
I think I will too.
I hope somebody does like what I just said, but like puts
Yeah.
like, the text over.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to follow us on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And yes, that's all we got for today. We will see you next week.